Hi everyone! Today we're going to go over some notes we've been practicing for a while now, and we're going to review, and hopefully this is getting easier and easier as we're practicing. So let's try to see if we can go over these notes. So let's start with this one first. All of these are the same. All of these, right? So that matches this one. So what note is this note? Do you remember what it's called? If you said quarter note, great job. Do you remember how many beats a quarter note gets? Hopefully we know these answers right away. It's one beat. So if we said that, great job. Now we have another note we've been practicing, right? So we have a what note? We have a couple of them in there. Those are half notes, right? Now, half note is worth how many beats? Do you remember? If you said 2, great job. Now, I reviewed this note with us last week, even though we didn't see it. But I reminded us that we would be seeing it again, so it's here today. So let's take a look. It's the note at the very end, and that is our what note? If you said a dotted half note, then you're completely correct. So that one is worth how many beats? Do you remember? So we know this one's worth 1, this one's worth 2. What would this one be? If you said 3, great job. Now, let's try to review this one last note. It's not in our musical exercise today. However, it is extremely important to always review the stuff that we practice so we don't forget, right? So that full circle that we talked about last week, do you remember what it's called? If you said whole note, great job. It is a whole note. And do you remember how many beats a whole note gets when we clap that out? If you said 4, excellent job. So quick review, when we clap these out, it goes like this, quarter notes. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Half notes, we are clapping once and holding it for 2 beats. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, when we do our dotted half notes, that one's worth 3 beats, right? So we clap on beat 1 and we hold it for 3 beats. So we go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now, even though we don't see our very last note in here that we're working on, which is our whole note, we will see it again in our next exercise. So let's go over that real quick. Ready? So whole notes, we clap on beat 1 and we hold it for 4 beats. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So let's try to practice doing all of these notes as we go. So let's do one thing at a time. So we'll start with this one first. So we have all quarter notes, which is nice and easy. So let's start there. Ready? So 1, 2, 3, ready, and clap. So 1, 2, 3. Hopefully that was easy. Check it out. We got the same thing happening. So we repeat ourselves, right? We have all quarter notes, so that makes it nice and easy. So let's try to do this one, and then we'll put the whole thing together. Ready? So 1, 2, 3, ready, and clap. So 1, 2, 3. Now, I think we're getting the hang of it, so let's try to go all the way to here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, ready, and go. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. How'd you do? Hopefully that was nice and easy. Now we have a half note and a quarter note. Let's try that one. So 1, 2, 3, ready, and clap. 1, 2, 3. Make sure we hold that for 2 beats, okay? Now let's try to see if we could add a new one. What is this one? Do you remember? Our dotted half note worth 3 beats. So instead of it being at the very end only, we added an extra one in there this time. So let's see if we could do that one just by itself. So 1, 2, 3, ready, and clap. 1, 2, 3. Nice and easy, right? Now let's see if we could put these two together. Then we're going to go from the beginning all the way to here. Okay, so let's do this first. So I'll count you off half note. Remember, it's 2 beats. So 1, 2, 3, ready, and clap. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Hopefully that was nice and easy. So now let's try to see if we could go from the very beginning all the way to here. So let's try it. Ready? So nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, ready, and go. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Alrighty. Now let's keep going. So we have quarter notes again. Nice and easy, right? So let's try it. Ready, and clap with me. 1, 2, 3. Hopefully that's easy. Check it out. We repeat ourselves. So we do it again. Let's just do this one by itself, and then we'll put these two together. So ready. So 1, 2, 3. Ready, and clap. 1, 2, 3. Good job. Let's put these two measures together, okay? So try it. Ready, and clap with me. 1, 2, 3. Ready, and 3. Sorry, I didn't count that right, but you get the idea. I was pointing as we go. All right, now we have a half note and a quarter note. We have that for 2 beats. So ready, clap with me, and 1, 2, 3. Again, hopefully it's not too confusing. And then we have our very last note, which is our dotted half note, which is 3 beats. So let's try that together. So 1, 2, 3, ready, and clap. So 1, 2, 3. So we remember we only clap on beat 1. Okay, let's try to go from here all the way to here. And then we'll go from the very beginning after that. So let's do this first. So 1, 2, 3. Ready, and clap with me. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Half note. 1, 2, 3. Dotted. 1, 2, 3. Hopefully we got the hang of it, and we're getting the hang of this, and it's getting a little easier as we go, and the more we do it. Alrighty, now let's try to see if we can go all the way to the beginning. So we're gonna go from here all the way to here without stopping. Nice and slowly. Okay, so let's try it. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Ready, and clap with me. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Half note. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Half note. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. How did you do? Hopefully you got all of those correct. If you didn't, no worries. We're still learning, so totally fine. The more we practice, the more we'll get the hang of it, and the easier it will get for all of us as we go. So thank you, friends, for participating with me and clapping along with me, and I will see you next time.